shop is burglarized and it's all caught on camera. The unusual thing the person took. A former volunteer firefighter headed to trial. The details next.
6 News, coverage you can count on, starts with severe weather Team 6 coverage.
Hello and welcome to 6 News at 6. I'm Lauren Hensley. Thank you for joining us. We are following two big stories this evening. Number one, police are searching for the person responsible for burglarizing a business. But before we get to that, some areas have been experiencing heavy rainfall. Let's get straight to Josh with the weather. Josh, what can we expect?
And Lauren, it's one of those cases where it's too much rainfall too quickly on areas that have been dry so long, and a lot of this has been running off. Take a look at early warning Doppler 6 still producing very heavy downpours across mainly southern Pennsylvania today. Focus yesterday was a little further northward, but this afternoon and evening it's been setting up just to our south with a frontal boundary that's trying to pass across the region tonight. Taking us in a little closer, Cambria County still looking at some decent rainfall along 219 eastward to Altoona. Some of this rain just exiting Bedford. You'll pick up some occasional rumbles of thunder with this. And as far as advisories go, we do have a flood advisory continuing until 6:45 for the southern parts of Cambria, northern parts of Somerset, northern parts of Bedford, and southern Blair County, where we could see some localized problems on roadways and poor drainage areas. Rainfall starts to taper off to the west. We'll get a little break overnight, but check out our temperatures. Down to 71 in Johnstown now, 68 in Somerset. Big change with that rain coming through this afternoon. Will we be back to the warm and muggy side? We'll check it out in your 7A in just a bit.
Moving now to our other top story, police are searching for the person who burglarized a Cambria County business. The person skipped over the cash register but took something else. 6 News reporter Katie O'Toole tells us what the man targeted.
This is all that's left of the front door at M's Original Sub Shop in Richland after someone broke in early Sunday morning. Around 3:30 Sunday morning, the owners of M's Original Sub Shop got a call that their store had been broken into. They arrived at their Richland location on Scalp Avenue to find one of their glass doors had been smashed.
And they just busted the bottom, crawled through, and didn't get hurt, no blood, nothing. Kind of crawled in like a mouse and came right back out.
When they got inside, they were surprised to find the cash register and store items were left untouched. The only thing missing, a donation jar for the Humane Society.
Maybe $70, $80. I mean, to go through something like this, break in a window, risking getting cut leg, arm. I mean, it's pretty pretty substantial amount of effort to do something like that.
Both the sub shop and the business next door caught the person responsible on surveillance videos. The videos show what appear to be one man running inside, grabbing the donation jar and running right back out as alarms went off. Just before that, the owners tell me the footage shows him running up to the door and pulling on the handle to find it locked. He then runs into the woods behind the building and comes back with a hose they believe he stole from a house. He uses that to smash right through the door.
Hopefully the community comes together and find out who did it.
Despite the break-in, nothing but this door was damaged and M's is still open for business. Reporting in Richland, Katie O'Toole, 6 News.
We are learning more details about a crash in Center County. According to Ferguson Township Police, one of the drivers in a 2-car crash Saturday has died. They identified the driver as Darren Couch of Huntington County. Friends shared this photo of Couch and say Couch was a passionate musician. Police say the crash happened at the intersection of Nixon and Whitehall Road. Police say Couch failed to stop at a stop sign, but police continue to investigate tonight. Moving now to another crash also in Center County. The search continues tonight for a hit-and-run driver. State College police say a 52-year-old woman was struck by an SUV on the 600 block of Atherton Street Saturday night. The woman was flown to a hospital and her condition is unknown tonight. A high-profile homicide trial is scheduled to start tomorrow. Alois Kudla is accused of killing his wife Nuria in August of 2015. A last-minute motion filed by the defense says the case isn't ready for trial, but jury selection has already taken place, and that trial once again is scheduled to begin on Monday. The trial of a former volunteer firefighter is expected to begin tomorrow. Kenneth Moore, along with Hunter Harris, Samuel Connor, and Justin Varner were all charged with arson in November. Moore will be the first to stand trial that's expected to start Monday. Police say the men are accused of setting a home in Chester Hill on fire back in September. Making state headlines now this weekend, Pennsylvania Attorney General Kathleen Kane won't testify or put any defense witnesses at her perjury and obstruction trial. Closing arguments are set for Monday. Kane tells the trial judge she doesn't think it's necessary for her to testify after her hearing the government's case this week. A young Richland Township boy is celebrating his birthday in a special way. Instead of asking for birthday gifts, 11-year-old Sam Penna is asking you to give to others. Sam asked people to bring a donation to the St. Vincent de Paul Food Pantry and join him in a baseball game. His mother tells us he not only gives money on his birthday, but he also volunteers throughout the year at the food pantry in person. He says he came up with the idea while watching TV.
I want to do it because a few years ago on Disney Channel, there was this short that this one girl, she donated shoes to Goodwill, and then all the money went to charity, so that's where my inspiration was from.
A very happy birthday to that young man. Over the past few years, his mother says he's donated thousands of dollars worth of collections. Olympic superstars robbed what they say thieves took. Several Nittany Lions to take the Olympic volleyball court where you can cheer on these local athletes.